Snuggle in and get cozy. It's story time. Subscribe to our channel now and be the first to hear our exclusive bedtime stories.
Tibo hosts the forest picnic. The sun peeked through the tall, leafy trees, casting soft, golden rays across the forest floor. Tibo, the gentle panda with big blue eyes, stretched and yawned as he woke up. Today was a special day. Tibo had decided to host a grand picnic for all his friends in the forest. His heart filled with joy as he imagined everyone laughing and enjoying the delicious treats he had prepared. Tibo loved organizing events that brought his friends together. He believed that sharing food and fun was one of the best ways to show how much he cared. After all, the forest was full of kind animals who had always been there for him, whether it was during a rainy day or a sunny afternoon adventure. With excitement bubbling inside him, Tibo began gathering his picnic basket. He carefully placed his favorite honey biscuits, sweet berries, and freshly picked apples inside. As he hummed a cheerful tune, he prepared invitations for all his friends, the rabbits, squirrels, frogs, and even the mischievous raccoons. Tibo was sure that today would be a day full of joy and kindness. The forest was peaceful as Tibo walked to a sunny meadow by the sparkling stream. This was the perfect spot for a picnic, with soft grass and the gentle sound of water flowing nearby. Tibo laid down a large, checkered blanket, smoothing out the corners and arranging the plates and cups in a neat row. He placed the picnic basket in the center, filled with tasty treats waiting to be shared. As he worked, Tibo noticed the delicate flowers blooming around him. Butterflies fluttered above the petals, and the air smelled sweet like wild honey. He took a deep breath and smiled, feeling calm and happy in his special place. Everything was ready, and now all he had to do was wait for his friends to arrive. Tibo sat down on the blanket, gazing up at the fluffy white clouds drifting slowly across the blue sky. He felt peaceful, knowing that soon the meadow would be filled with his forest friends, all gathered to enjoy a wonderful day together. The gentle breeze whispered through the trees, and Tibo closed his eyes for a moment, appreciating the beauty of the forest. Before long, the sound of cheerful chatter echoed through the trees. Tibo opened his eyes just in time to see his first guests arriving. The squirrels were the first to scamper over, their little tails flicking excitedly as they carried a basket of acorns to share. The rabbits followed close behind, hopping gracefully with a bundle of fresh carrots in their paws. "Hello, Tibo," they called out in unison, their voices filled with excitement. Tibo waved and welcomed them with a warm smile. Soon, more of his friends joined. Frogs from the pond with lily pads to sit on, birds singing a happy tune, and even the playful raccoons, known for their cheeky tricks, arrived with a basket of berries. Everyone gathered around the blanket, chatting and laughing as they admired the spread of delicious food. Tibo felt his heart swell with happiness. His forest friends were here, and the picnic was just beginning. The sun shone brightly, and the meadow seemed to glow with warmth and friendship. The forest friends settled onto the blanket, and the picnic officially began. Tibo passed around the honey biscuits, and the squirrels eagerly nibbled on them, their eyes sparkling with delight. The rabbits munched on crunchy carrots, and the frogs, who loved anything sweet, shared a bowl of juicy berries. As everyone ate, they laughed and told stories about their adventures in the forest. The raccoons, of course, had a few funny tales to share about their mischievous tricks, which made everyone giggle. Tibo listened happily, enjoying the sounds of his friends' laughter mixing with the soft rustling of the leaves overhead. The food was delicious, and Tibo made sure everyone had plenty to eat. He loved seeing his friends enjoy the treats he had prepared. As they shared their food, Tibo realized how much he enjoyed these moments of togetherness. It wasn't just the food that made the picnic special. It was the joy of being with his friends. As the picnic continued, Tibo noticed a little squirrel sitting quietly at the edge of the blanket. She had found a shiny acorn, her favorite treat, but seemed unsure about whether to share it. Tibo smiled gently and moved closer to her, sitting down beside her on the soft grass. "It's okay if you want to keep your acorn," Tibo said softly. "But remember, sharing can make the day even more special." The little squirrel looked up at him with her big, curious eyes, thinking about what he had said. After a moment, she smiled and offered the acorn to a nearby rabbit, who gratefully accepted it. Tibo watched as the squirrel's face lit up with happiness. The simple act of sharing had made her feel even more connected to her friends. As the other animals continued to share their treats, the picnic felt even more joyful. Tibo knew that kindness and generosity were the best ingredients for any gathering. After the feast, Tibo clapped his paws together and announced, "Now, it's time for some games." Everyone's eyes lit up with excitement. The raccoons immediately dashed to set up a playful obstacle course using fallen tree branches and rocks. The rabbits, with their quick feet, organized a race, hopping across the meadow as the squirrels cheered them on. Tibo joined the fun, his chubby panda belly bouncing as he tried to keep up with the fast-moving squirrels. Everyone giggled at the sight of Tibo's playful attempts to run, but they cheered him on nonetheless. The raccoons, as usual, added their mischievous flair to the games, hiding behind trees and popping out to surprise everyone with funny tricks. Their playful antics filled the forest with laughter, and the air seemed to sparkle with joy. Tibo's heart warmed as he watched his friends have fun together. It wasn't about who won the races or who was the fastest. The true prize was the laughter and smiles that came from simply being together, enjoying each other's company. Just as the games were in full swing, dark clouds began to roll across the sky, and a soft drizzle of rain started to fall. The animals paused, looking up at the sky in surprise. For a moment, they weren't sure what to do, but Tibo, with his gentle smile, stood up and said, "Rain is a gift too. Let's enjoy it." With that, Tibo lifted his arms to the sky, feeling the cool raindrops on his fur. His friends followed his lead, and soon they were all laughing and splashing in the puddles that began to form. The rain wasn't a bother. It was an extra adventure in their day. The frogs especially loved the rain, hopping from puddle to puddle with wide grins on their faces. The rain washed the leaves of the trees, making the whole forest feel fresh and new. Tibo watched his friends, their laughter mixing with the soft patter of raindrops, and felt a deep sense of peace. Even in unexpected moments, there was always something to be grateful for. The rain only made the day more magical. After the rain passed and the sky began to clear, the animals returned to the picnic blanket, their fur damp, but their hearts warm with happiness. The sun peeked out again, sending soft rays of light through the trees, and a gentle breeze blew through the meadow, drying them off. Tibo lay down on the blanket, stretching out his tired legs and gazing up at the now clear sky. His friends joined him, snuggling close on the blanket, their bellies full and their hearts content. The squirrels curled up in a little ball beside Tibo, while the rabbits nestled close to the frogs. Even the raccoons, always full of energy, seemed to settle down, yawning as they rested their heads on their paws. The forest grew quiet, with only the gentle sound of the stream bubbling nearby and the soft rustling of the leaves in the wind. The animals, now calm and peaceful, began to relax after their busy day. Tibo smiled as he felt the warmth of the blanket beneath him and the comforting presence of his friends around him. As the afternoon turned into evening, Tibo gazed up at the sky, which had shifted to a soft pink and purple. The first few stars began to twinkle above, and the forest seemed to be winding down for the night. Tibo closed his eyes for a moment, thinking about how wonderful the day had been. He felt grateful for the picnic and the time spent with his friends. The laughter, the sharing, the games. It all filled his heart with warmth. Tibo knew that these moments were the ones that mattered most. It wasn't about how much food they had or how perfect the day was, but about the love and kindness they had shared together. With a deep sigh of contentment, Tibo opened his eyes and looked at his friends, who were slowly drifting off to sleep. The day had been long and full of happiness, and now it was time to rest. The sky darkened, and the forest became still. Tibo yawned, his eyelids growing heavy as he lay beside his friends. The stars above twinkled gently, and the soft sound of the stream was like a lullaby. The meadow was peaceful, and the gentle breeze made the leaves whisper softly, as if saying goodnight to all who lived there. Tibo snuggled deeper into the blanket, feeling the softness beneath him and the comforting presence of his friends beside him. His eyes slowly closed as he let out one last happy sigh. Today had been a beautiful day, filled with joy and laughter. Now, it was time to rest. With the soothing sounds of the forest around him and the calm night settling in, Tibo drifted off to sleep, his dreams filled with the warmth of friendship and the magic of the forest. It's time to rest now, just like Tibo and his friends. The day has been full of happiness, and now the night is here to bring you peace and comfort. Close your eyes and let the soft sounds of the world around you help you relax. You are safe, cozy, and loved, ready for sweet dreams and a peaceful night's rest. Sleep well, and tomorrow will bring new adventures when you wake up feeling rested and happy. Sweet dreams, and may your night be as calm and wonderful as the gentle forest where Tibo rests.